Let's do it.
This is IUICAZ. Hey, this is IUICAZ. Hey, keeping the faith in the King, and the patience will give us the strength.
Sis, come here, sis, you have 5 minutes, that's it. Just come learn real quick. Like, you got 5 minutes, sis. Come on your nationality according to the Bible. Come here. What's your name? How you doing? What's your name? Valerie? I'm Isaac. Nice to meet you. Valerie, so what is your nationality, Valerie? Hispanic. What type? Do you see yourself in that sign? You don't see any type of Hispanic you come from? Puerto Rican, Mexican, Cuban, none of that? You're Mexican. Okay. Do you know the history of the Mexicans? Do you know how you got that name, Mexican? Okay. So is it fair to say you don't know your history or your heritage? Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. We're going to show you today some Mexican heritage. And that also, you're not really a Mexican, you're an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. Okay?
That's right.
That's who you really are. Give me the Bible. That's what we're reading out of. Give me the Bible, Isaiah 1 and 3.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
So the ox, sis, Valerie, the ox is an animal, right? It's not maybe the smartest animal, but it's an animal used for working, and it knows his owner, right? Read.
And the ass his master's crib.
The ass is a donkey, the bull, right? Also not a smart animal, but it knows how to get back home. It knows who's supplying him, right? It knows who's taking care of him. Who feeds him, read.
But Israel do not know. My people do not consider.
But the Bible is prophesying that the Israelites, the people on that side, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they don't know where they come from, and they don't consider, right? So all praises that you stopped. You don't know where you come from, you hit that, but at least you're taking the time to consider, right? So we're going to show you some of your history out of the Bible. Give me let's go to 2nd Ezra. Let's go to 2nd Ezra first. Do you know, first off, before you were called Mexicans, what were y'all called? You don't know? They don't teach you history about that in the history books, right? They just teach you about Christopher Columbus, what are they called? Before you were called Mexican, you were called an Azteca, right? You heard about Aztecas? No? Okay, we're gonna show you today. But yeah, let's get that first. Read.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoner.
Did you get a flyer? Did you get a flyer? Hey, brother, make sure you give her a flyer when you get to it. It says those are the 10 tribes that were carried away prisoner. The 10 tribes it's talking about is the Hispanics and Native Americans. You guys at once came over here together. All praises. If you flip that over, you'll see it on the back. Read.
Out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king.
So in the time when we had rulership, right, we had a king named Hosea. You were taken out of Jerusalem, right, and you were led where?
Whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
So the king of Assyria led you away captive, right? So that means he's taking you to Assyria. This is the Hispanic slavery before 1492, before the so-called blacks went into slavery. This is talking about what happened to you. This is your history. Read.
And he carried them over the waters.
How did he carry them over the waters, Valerie? How do you think he cradled them? He used a boat, right? A slave ship. That's how they got, that's the transportation that was used to carry them over the water. Read.
And so they came into another land. But they took this counsel amongst themselves.
They talked amongst themselves, Valerie. Where people like anybody naturally, right? You don't want to be in slavery, right? You don't want to be at the bottom. We're going to gather together. We're going to come up with a plan. This plan took some time. Read.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
So, Valerie, before the Native Americans were over here, was anybody over? You don't know? How old are you? 17, okay. So you're in high school, right? So I know they teach this. Before the Native Americans was here, nobody was over here. Before the Hispanics was over here, known as Aztecas, right? Known as Incas, all of that. No, Mayans. Nobody was over here. So read that part again.
But they took this counsel amongst themselves. that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
So the Bible is saying that you guys will go into a further country where never mankind dwelt. This is the Bible saying this. Is it on it?
That they might there keep their statutes, which they have never kept in their own land.
You know any commandments, Valerie? You don't know any commandments? Okay. Are you religious? What's your religion? Okay. I see you got a cross on your chest. Okay. But the commandments that you came over here to keep, to separate from the heathen, wearing dresses, right? That's what our women wore. That's a commandment that they was over here keeping. I don't know if you knew that, but the Native and Hispanics, they was wearing that. Wearing fringes. Right here. This is all the Aztecas and the Native Americans wore.
That one, yep.
Look at the sign, sis. You can get closer, we're not gonna bite you, Valerie. But you see at the bottom right here, the Native Americans, that's not just natives, that's y'all too. Y'all become lighter over time because of invasion by conquistadors, all right? Which should be taught in the history books. Go back to where we at. You dropped it? Okay. So yeah, we try to teach you out here that the Bible tells about your history, right? The fringes, the flatbread, do your family make flatbread? That's all in the Bible. Okay, read. Where you at? Read.
That they might keep their statutes, which they have never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them.
So it's showing geography-wise exactly how you got over here. By the narrow passage of the river of the Euphrates. You can look on our map and see that.
And held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called Issachar.
The same region is called Issachar. What do you think Issachar is talking about, Valerie? You don't have no idea? Okay. So where's the Hispanics and natives at that nobody else was at? On this side of the world, right? And it's called America today. So Issachar is talking about America. And we can prove that by showing you in the Jewish Encyclopedia, right? The people that say they subscribe to the Bible and that they are the real Jews, they have your history on there. We're gonna read that to you.
This is the Jewish Encyclopedia. The name of the land beyond the great river.
What are you reading? Jewish Encyclopedia, Issachar. The word in the encyclopedia we're reading is Issachar.
The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man.
We just read that, right? Okay, let's see what else the Jewish Encyclopedia is saying.
In which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses.
So far, it's seeming like it's just copying what the Bible said, right, Valerie? That we read to you, right? Read.
Until the time of restoration, according to 2nd Ezra, verse 45, Columbus identified America, this land.
Columbus what?
Columbus identified America with this land.
So the actual man Columbus identified America with the land Issachar. That's what we're trying to show you. And the Bible is your actual history. You're not a so-called Mexican. You're from the tribe of Issachar, right? You're an Israelite. Give me that now, and then we can go to Lamentations. All right, just to prove it some more. Because what does Mexican mean? Mexican means like the center of the moon. Mexican is at. Give me Lamentations 5. Lamentations 5. Mexican means the center of the moon. Imagine you have a pet, right? You have any pets? All right, but you know how that works. You have a pet and you name them, right? Right? You train them, you do all of this stuff. That's literally what the Europeans have done to us, to the blacks, Hispanics, and natives. They changed your name from Azteca, which is a derivative of Issachar. That's what I wanted you to get, Issachar, which is a derivative of Issachar. and changed it to Mexican. They did the same things to the Puerto Ricans, to the Cubans, Guatemalans. All of these names were not our real names. The blacks, that's a color. Right? So what you got? Read that for me. 5. Start at 2.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 2.
Lamentations. That's lamentations mean to be in a state of mourning. There's bad things happening. Read.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Our what?
Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
So, as we just showed you, y'all were the first people here, right? So wouldn't that make this your inheritance? Do you own anything here? No, right? They put up a wall, right? And try to divide it from you. Okay, is that fair? You have no idea? Okay, let's say this. If I come to your house and I tell you, okay, I'm gonna take everything in here, now you have to stay in the bathroom. Is that fair? No, it's the same basic theory, right? Give me that, read.
Our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless.
Go back to our houses.
Our houses to aliens.
To what?
To aliens.
What do they call the so-called Mexicans? They call y'all aliens, which means foreigner or stranger, right? But they were foreign or stranger to this land. How are they calling y'all aliens when the Bible calls them aliens for taking your land?
Right.
Yeah, you was born here, but your ancestors before that was born here. This is yours. This is your land. Read.
We are orphans and fatherless.
We're orphans and fatherless. In the past, the fathers was getting killed, the mothers was getting raped. That's how y'all lighter complected today. And not all of y'all, but that's the reason. And speed it up to today, at the border, the fathers are getting separated from their children, right? And they're getting separated from their mothers as well. Read.
Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money.
We have drunken our water for money, right? Our is a possessive word, meaning this was all yours at one point, right? All right, are you getting what I'm telling you? Yeah, let me get just a summary of what you got from what I taught you so far. What have you understood, Valerie? Right? Okay, this was taken from you. What else? So you don't know? Okay. What I'm telling you is that you're a princess of the Most High God, right? That's what an Israelite means. An Israelite man is a prince. If you are sisters, naturally you're a princess. That's what we are here to tell you. So now, look over the flyer, sister. Lord's will, it bear witness with your spirit, okay? We have a YouTube, we have a school. When you get of age, you can make your own decisions. You can come congregate and all of that stuff if you want to, okay?
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.